Feeding the calf. Luke's coming with me. Anyone on? It's 6:30 where I'm at right now. I made deep fried donuts, or what do you call it? Deep fried Oreos for a snack today. I was wishing for something sweet. Going through the gate, guys. Or you guys see him? He's hungry. He knows mama's home. He knows mama's here. But he's crazy. He's getting crazy now because... Ow! You're a big booty. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come here. There. You guys see me? Feeding the calf. Oops, it's kind of dark. I know. Got a new nipple on here, so it's gonna be harder to suck. He's not used to what you call it. I don't know, the farmer's here. What? I put a new nipple on it. I put the new nipple on it. I put the new nipple on it. Oh. He doesn't want to suck it. Yes. He's used to chugging. Let me see it. You have to cut it more? Udder in there. What? I said there's no udder in there. I was telling you. Coming out? Yep. Happy boy now. Cool in there? I checked when I walked by. I'm gonna run up the hay yard, get my cart. Okay. Take it to the shoe. Why? Huh? Why? Ross Simpson will drop it off in May. You hungry? No one's commenting. He's getting big, huh? Where's your belly? Oh, you're hungry. Hungry little boy. So I've been calling him Jack, but I know he's not a pet cow. Pet cow. The farmer don't know I named him Jack. Jack! Oh, shoot. He's just like hungry. He's like, feed me! The cows stare at me. The mom cows. They go get a drink over there from the water. And they just stare at me because they hear this cow sucking. Or this calf sucking. And they're probably like, what in the world? I need to get me one of them. Feed my calves. They just stare. Oh, this hurts my back though. I'm so tall. Maybe if I was shorter, it would be better. And I could just stand up and feed him. But I kind of have to lean over. So my back is arched and it hurts. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I don't see any comments unless I don't have good signal here. But I want pizza. I had French toast and bacon this morning. Then for lunch, I had... Is it gone? Oh no, I gotta hurry up and run because he'll chase me. Ah! Ah! He's hitting me. I'm not supposed to get on the gate, but... Yeah! He's getting me, look. Don't tell anyone I crawled on the gate. I'll get in trouble. But, bye! Yeah. Oh, hello from Farmington, New Mexico, the Navajo Nation. Oh, hi. This is from Fort Peck Tribes in Montana. I just got my nails done yesterday. Look. He's right here. He's still hungry. Ah! He's gonna get me all dirty. Oh, I know. You want more milk. Poor guy. Is it warm there in Farmington? I think I might have went through there before. So I'm 6 foot tall, and I went to Walmart there, and I went to go eat one time. And I was like so tall compared to all the other natives. I felt they're looking at me because they knew I was native, and I knew they were native. Because there's a difference between, you know, Mexican and native, I can tell. But, yeah, they were just looking at me. Luke's following me. He likes to follow me. Oh, the poor baby's bleeding. Or what do they call them? Mooing? Bleating. Isn't that like a goat? Look at all those cows. They're all staring at me. They're like, what is she feeding them? There are a lot of calves. The farmer has like at least like over 50 something calves right now because it's calving season. Anyone know about that? Oh, my back. I'd go show you the cows, but they're staring and they might run. One time I was walking around I do my little walks. Like I walk through this field. Let me see. I walk through that field. I do like a big old loop. It's 1 mile. And all the cows were like staring at me. They were walking to me. And then they started running like this way. But That's where all the cows go, and that's where we feed in the mornings. I don't know if you guys saw me feed one morning. See all the calves? There's a couple horses in there, but yeah, that's where we feed in the morning. But there's a sunset. Not really sunset yet, but we tag the calves. See, they just stare at me. They're like, who is she? Who is this girl? That's with the farmer. So he's had these cows for like 15 years or so. I don't know how old the oldest ones are. I think he has like 200 head. But so the funny thing is with cows, they know who the farmer is. And when I go with him, they just stare at me. They don't stare at him because, they've known him for 15 years. Or even the youngest ones, I think those ones, the Red Angus, are like a couple of years old. But those ones are feisty. The heifers, they're not heifers. You don't have any heifers, but the red ones, they're crazy. Like, I don't think she's out there, but so most of the Red Angus are kind of like tiny. I don't know if you can notice. See that one right there? She's tiny, the Red Angus, looking at me. So she's short, but they have big calves, like they're tiny. But there's a big one. You can probably see her. She might be right there. But they're like, she was like trying to like attack the farmer when he was tagging her calf. That's the short one. I mean, they still produce, big calves. But see, that one's a short one too, that red one, compared to that Black Angus right there. See, she's kind of short. But there's a great big one. I don't know where she's at. Her number is 757 anyway. And she almost took out the farmer the other day. She would not. Usually if you know how to tag calves and stuff, they will, you just grab the calf and, when you're tagging them, usually they're about like a day old, or, they're not that old. And, their mother instinct is to like attack you. But those red ones, I don't know if they really know him or what, but they just like, she would not move. She just kept going in front of her, like how that one is. She's protecting that baby. So when we were coming to pick up on this side, she just kept blocking like us from the baby. And then he'd get out and try to grab the calf, but she would just stand there. She wouldn't even like move at all. But cows, they're scared. So even if you just go like, ha, like, huh, and then they'll just move out of the way, then you can grab the calf. But she would just stand there. She was just standing there like how those ones are standing. And he was so close to her, and she would not move. She just stood there, like, stirred her ground, like, you're not touching my baby. So it was kind of scary. I usually have my camera out because I tease him. I say, I'm gonna put you on Ridiculous, that show or whatever. And I'm gonna send it to Ridiculous, or no, you can't send it because they won't take it. But yeah, it is funny. We just joke around though. It's not like serious like I would do that. But at that time I didn't want to, film it because I was scared. I said, "You want me to get out and go around the pickup and like try to scare her away?" He's like, "No." He's like, "She's not gonna fucking move." And I was like, "Oh." But yeah, that was just like last week sometime, and I was scared. I don't know why. Anyways, what's everyone gonna have for dinner? I think I'm gonna have pizza. You want pizza? I don't feel like cooking. A long day. Not really a long day, but um, just trying to look through all these cows. When you feed in the morning, maybe I can go live in the morning if you guys want to watch. Usually anywhere from 7 to 8 a.m. we'll feed out here. And I do go live, but he won't let me cut the net and stuff because they're crazy. And they all come soon as we pull in over here. We pull in over here and we feed. They all come and they leave their babies, so usually we'll see calves that are untagged. What? Usually we'll see calves untagged, so we gotta come back out. Like, we just came back in about an hour or two ago. We're tagging more calves because, they're out with their babies right now. But in the morning, they just go eat. They just leave their baby all hanging out I don't know. That one's bets off, but its mom's probably near. Usually in the mornings, all the calves are playing and the moms go eat wherever we're feeding, so it's hard to locate whose baby's who. He tags and I write the numbers on them while he grabs them, so it's just funny how they just stare at me though, because they know they can smell too, so obviously they smell, the farmer that they've been around for like years, and then suddenly they smell me. They're like, who the heck is she? See, they're really curious who I am. But there was a few times I've hand fed them in the pickup. He'd go out and cut the net wrap, and I'd be in the pickup. They're coming closer and closer to me. They just stare at me, wondering who I am, and they're probably listening to me. Look, there's a red Angus with her calf. So he said they have black Angus. Black Angus. What is that one doing over there? I see her running in the back. I wonder if she just had that calf. See her back there? Hi, each one, teach one. So she just was running right there. You can't really see her. But she has a little calf there. I don't know why she was running like that. But now I forgot what I was talking about. Sheesh. Oh, the red Angus. So the red Angus, the bulls are black. But he already took the bulls, I think. I think there's one or two in here, but they can't, have babies. But, so the red Angus and the black Angus, he said the calves will be black. Where is it? Right there. He said the calves will turn out black. So I'm wondering, you must need a red Angus and a red Angus? It's kind of different, huh? Where are you from? It looks beautiful there. I'm from northeastern Montana, the Great Plains. Can't really see. I'm from Fort Peck Reservation, but you can't really see the what do you call it? how it looks here, like the terrain or whatever, because it's like farmland. This is the farmer's farm, but he has it like all leveled out for crops, for he's putting alfalfa in this field and in that field, but past that red baler is all wheat. He already seeded wheat for the summer, fall. Yeah, the sunsets are really pretty because Montana is big sky country. Is that what it's called? I think so. And the sky is so pretty, if you can't tell. So we just had snow the other day, and it's supposed to be warming up. They're just staring at me. Look at them. That one, she's just crazy. Look, I don't think she's pregnant. I don't think she has a baby. So some of them, like, when they check if they're pregnant or not. See, she has a black calf. You could just see the size difference from the black Angus to the red Angus. Those ones anyway. But some of them are huge, like this big mama. That's a big mama too. She go crazy. Yeah. That one too. She's big as the propane tank almost. Oh yeah, that's not a bull. That's one of the big ones I'm scared of. Oh, I think they're just looking at Luke. Do you sell the meat? No, he actually sells the calves every fall. He sells them to the stockyards, so I don't know what they do with them. They must eat them as they're not, I don't know what age they would be. Yearlings? Hi, Mala. I don't know what age they would be. Maybe. So if they're born around now, March, April, they're born. He sells them November, December, so 9 months. So they call them yearlings, but the bulls get their things rubber band, so they're steers. And I guess he said steers are the ones that get the most money for. And then they go by pounds, so usually they're about 500 to 800 pounds, I think. The calves by the time they get sold. And usually they're about, I don't know, $5 to $10. $5 to $10 a pound. So, but in May, they'll go out to pastures and graze. Because right now, we're just barely getting grass now, see? We're in Montana getting over winter. Chicken jockey. What that mean? But, no, we don't have chickens. I think those are turkeys. Because we live out in the country. Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from town. We don't have chickens yet. I want chickens. I'm gonna get some soon. I just got done feeding the calf. Haven't went inside yet to clean the bottle. We got a new nipple. If you guys are watching. Look, she's still staring at me. She's just crazy. I don't think she had a baby. She wasn't pregnant. I guess he already checked them in October or November. He checked them to see who was pregnant. And I can't see any right here, but right there, that one walking, she has a little, it's either bleach or I don't know what it is, some kind of stripe on her that means she was pregnant, so he knows which ones were gonna have babies. See, you can see on her shoulder she has a little white mark. So that's when they did ultrasounds and all of that to see if they're pregnant and if they were gonna have a calf. So I think about 5 or 6 had lost some, and then one was a stillborn, and it was like during winter, so I don't think it was like fully developed or something, I don't know, but that was pretty sad. Where should you start to get started? For what? To get cows? Usually people buy, well, right now the cattle prices are like crazy, so if you want to buy like, so heifers, I don't know if you know about cows, but heifers are, you don't have any heifers. Heifers are 2-year-olds that can carry babies. So like heifers are like first time moms. So they're 2-year-olds, they're 2-year-old cows, and they get pregnant and then they have a baby. But most of the time they don't have that maternal instinct to get the calf, or they'll just stare at it or they won't lick it or anything. They'll just probably take off and then they'll remember like, oh, this calf is mine and whatever. But so I think most people like to get cows. Cows are past 2 years old, so they're like 3, 4, whatever. That already had one baby, so they're not a first time mom. So they're like second time mom, third, fourth, whatever. So they like to get those. But the cattle prices in Montana right now are like crazy. So like each heifer or cow, heifers might cost a little less, but cows are more, like anywhere from like 3,700 to 5,400. Like they're crazy. But yeah, he was telling me that he bought, few first, and then once he saw their calves, I guess he get more money. But he also does farming, so he to feed your cows we live in the winter. We live in the crazy winter, so he has to bale and, produce hay for the crazy winters, or else your cattle will be starving. He gives them 4 big old bales a day. So can you imagine from when's he bring them home? November, December, January. November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So like 7 months, or I don't know how many months. 6 months? 6 to 7 months he has to feed 4 bales a day. So yeah, it's good money. But I mean, I don't really know how to put all the numbers together. But if you can buy land, like he's had this place for over 40 years, 30 years, I don't know how long. But when it was cheap, so now it's probably quadrupled or whatever. But there's like 400 acres around here that he farms. So we irrigate in the summer, and this is where I was last summer. So we would irrigate all of this, because if you see those little ditches along those trees right there, that brown strip, it's a big dip. So water comes from it, from the river. The river is way over there, and he has, streams or whatever that come through here. And you open up little tiny holes, and the water floods this whole place, and it waters it. So he grows alfalfa and stuff, and you gotta let it cure and dry out, and then he bales it. You can kind of see the baler. There's one of his balers right there. It bales those big old round bales. So these are the horns I got. Well, they're called sheds. So deer shed them every fall, or not fall, every spring. So I think it was last month they started shedding there. Then they grow new ones. Yeah, so he has about 175, 200 calves every year, I think. If they all have calves, you know. But yeah, my grandpa did this too, so just growing up around cows is normal for me, and smelling them, feeding them. So, but I've been on for 30 minutes and I'm hungry. I made deep fried Oreos. I don't want to eat that though. It's too sweet. I was craving some sweet, like donuts or something. Someone posted something about donuts and I wanted some donuts. So I'm like, hey, I got some deep fried Oreo stuff I can do. I just do that thing that's on TikTok during COVID. Do you remember? Everyone did the deep fried Oreos, and that's what I just did. I didn't use the pancake batter. I used the biscuits, or I forgot what they're called. Like croissant or crescent rolls. Yeah, the crescent rolls. Yeah, they're so good. I put powdered sugar on them. Oh my god, they're so good. So I always make like just 8 of them. The farmer ate like 4. I ate 1 because it was too sweet. I do a lot of sugar-free stuff, but when I want something sweet, so I don't have anything sweet in the house or anything, I'm just like, I need something to drink. Yeah, they're so good. I love them. I think I only have like 3 left. Yeah, 3. Look at my nails. They're way too long. But I'm trying to get used to them. Do like a little ASMR. Oh, the sun's shining so bright right now. Just so you know, it's been so cold here. I moved from California too. I don't know if you follow my page, but I moved from California and I grew up here. I grew up way over there, but like 20 miles that way. And so I haven't been in this area environment for about 20 years. This coldness, my hands are freezing right now. I don't know if you can see they're pink, but probably 40 degrees right now. But it's been so nice today compared to like 10 degrees. It's always been. But oh, look at the sun is shining. It's so pretty. But yeah, so it's pretty nice out today. Other days I would be, you know, whatever. But I better go in. I gotta pee. And yeah. So I'll talk to you. I'll go live tomorrow if you guys want to feed cows with me. Bye.